Now we're going to take a look at an approach to problem solving that uses analogies. So here's the tumor problem, and go ahead and take a moment and just read the problem. Go ahead and pause it so you can read it at your own pace. You have this dilemma, right? At lower intensities, the rays are harmless to healthy tissue, but it will not be able to destroy the tumor. If you have the rays set strong enough to destroy the tumor, you're also going to damage the surrounding healthy tissue. So you have this dilemma. So we can use an analogy to solve this problem. So you might want to pause the video again and read these two paragraphs right here. Okay, so if you looked at this, you probably saw that the solution involved dividing up the army into small groups and then dispatching them from these different areas through different roads so that they converge together at the same time to the fortress. So that's the fortress. And as the forces converge on the forces, they come together and there's enough strength there to accomplish their goal, right? So this problem, if we think about it, can be applied to solve the tumor problem, right? So this would be an example of using an analogy. Just like we divided up the military force into different small groups, we can do the same thing if we have more than one of these machines that make these special rays and divide them up so that they converge on the tumor. Now, what's interesting about these types of problems and the use of analogies is that people don't use them. So research has been done over and over again showing that it's really, really hard to get people to apply knowledge from one context to another. It does not help, believe it or not, if you make a drawing like this or a diagram showing the solution. It also does not seem to really help. Reasoning through analogy is very limited for whatever reason. People do not tend to use it. We tend to think of knowledge as being contained in one domain, so that what you learn in one class doesn't get applied to another class, and what you learn about in school may not apply to your home life or to your work life. And so that we divide up knowledge into these different little contexts, and we don't really share from one to the other, and the use of an analogy really does require that. It's really interesting that even though participants understood the military story and a solution, only 20% used that solution for the tumor problem. Most students who were tested with this saw absolutely no relation between the two stories.